I am ranked number one. One! That means I'm the best.
Just gonna extract a short passage from a book I just bought. It's good to get actual publications and books as well as going on websites, and you should research the authors as well. Check their resumes, their credibility, etc., etc. And then, you can make up your own mind and then go on the information highway and do your own research into the author and into the content of the book. And you might make videos like these one day. Just joking. Okay, part one. A mosaic in Tunisia and a bas-relief in Iraq, both carbon dated at around 5,000 years of age, show men fighting with thong coverings on their hands. The first clear references to organized fist fighting go back even further, to the Hindu poem Mahabharata and early Egyptian hieroglyphics, which suggest even earlier antecedents practiced in the villages, prompting its introduction into the Olympics in 688 BC. Greek boxers fought under the sun in outdoor arenas, wearing nothing more than 10-foot strips of soft leather wrapped round their hands. Layers of hard leather were added to the knuckle to increase the impact of the blows, while the inner portions were lined with wool to protect the palms of the hands. In the Greek poem, the Iliad, Homer describes a fight between Epeius and Euryalus. He said both men wore on their hands well-cut thongs of the hide of an ox of the field. Later, under Roman influence, the caestus was introduced, a glove studded with iron and lead, and some Romans had different variations with iron spikes. This transformed the sport into a gladiatorial fight to the death or submission, with no time limit. To prevent bouts dragging on too long, the fighters were offered the option of climax, or climax. Klimax is pronounced climax in Germany. Let's stay with climax, which meant one man would remain still while the other man hit him, and vice versa, until one of them collapsed or surrendered. The most celebrated of the Greek boxers was Theanes from Thasos. He won the Olympic tournament in 450 BC. He was said to have won 1,406 fights, mainly using the caestus, and apparently most of his opponents died. The Greek Olympics were abolished in 394 AD, but boxing continued in Greece and the Roman Empire as a village sport for several centuries. Variants can also be found in China, Japan, Korea, Thailand, Burma, and India, in some cases matching the Romans for brutality. In parts of Southeast Asia, boxers covered their wrapped hands in resin and then dipped them in ground glass, all the better to carve up the opposition. Boxing arrived in Britain with the Roman invasion, but it died out after they departed. The sport's contemporary Western origins lie in the 17th century England, where it began to emerge as a village sport, although boxing, or milling as it was sometimes called, was a loose term in these early fights, which also involved purring, kicking, and wrestling. Samuel Pepys wrote of a boxing match in a 1662 entry in his diary, while the early British newspaper, the Protestant Mercury, described the fight in 1681 between the Duke of Albemarle's footman and the local butcher. Right from the start, this practice of servants and other commoners fighting on behalf of aristocratic backers, usually for wages, became a key factor in the bare-knuckle scene, and there was a symbiotic relationship between the fighting men and their wealthy patrons.